I was back here plowing the neighbor's yard because they're not taking care of it. These trees are that we cut a bunch of them down here 3 or 4 years ago because they were hanging over the fence and over my house. I didn't want it they didn't want to be responsible for the trees. I didn't want them falling on my house. So I was back here plowing it down because they're not taking care of it and it's growing back again. And you see all this oil on the ground. The Bobcat sprung a leak internally somewhere. It's running outside, but I didn't know it was leaking because it's a noisy machine. And all this oil out here. I had to go to the store and buy a couple of 5-gallon buckets of hydraulic oil to come out here. The machine stopped running. When I walked outside of the machine to look it over and find out where the leak is, it actually had stopped running. So I just went and got the oil to put in there so that I can start it up and drive it back over here. And this is going to be a project. I do not know yet what I'm getting into. I was asking AI and it's telling me it might be the fan, the hydraulic fan. I didn't know the fan was hydraulic, but since oil was coming out of the fan shroud on both sides, it was coming out on both sides out of this. AI says that's one of the first places I need to look at is that says the fan shroud is run hydraulically. So I got to open all this up and try to find it, because I already checked all these hoses and cylinders, lift cylinders, none of them are leaking. So I'll be getting into this as soon as I get a chance. It's too hot to work on it today, so that's what we're getting started on. I did get the air conditioner rebuilt on this project truck. Got the new compressor installed on the motor and the new crank sensor behind it. I did not videotape the job. The only thing I can show you on camera is, let me open the hood here, which doesn't really mean anything, is the new dryer. It's got a new dryer, new orifice tube inside of here, and a new condenser. But I found out the new condenser is actually a little bit smaller than the original, so it's not quite the same potential. It's a little bit thinner, not quite as thick, and it's about 2 inches shorter. Same width, but it's about 2 inches shorter. The coils on it are, so it might not blow quite as cold sitting at a stoplight or in a parking lot. But got that job out of the way. I still need to do something. The glow plugs don't heat up, and there's nothing wrong with the glow plugs, and the wiring harnesses on them are good. I put a new glow plug module on it, but I cheated. I bought one because it didn't work on that truck over there, and I bought one from Amazon, $50 or whatever it was, and it fixed the glow plugs. This one here, I bought another one just like it. Glow plugs still don't work, so I have to change or either change that, put a higher dollar one like an OEM one, which is like, I don't know, 150 bucks or something. I got to either do that, but first I got to run down the wiring and make sure that the module is even getting power to it. Plywood scraps. Got to put those up because they're big enough to be good for something. The helper showed up the other day and gave me a few hours. Told you he was a decent carpenter. Well, he didn't do this side yet, but he got this. that, we got to pull all that old original wood off and put new insulation in and a new window, and then we'll cover that one with this stuff. Got a new addition to the tool collection. Since my Bobcat over there has been giving me so much trouble intermittently, and I'm scared to take it to do any work anywhere away from the property here. So I did go ahead and buy another one, and it's the same year, make, and model. It's a 04 T300. Mine has a few more bells and whistles, but this one works fine. It works good, and everything works on it. The air conditioning works. The heat does not work, but I can fix that. The bucket is a little bit narrow. It's supposed to be like a 78 to 80 inch, and this is like a 66 or a 70, I don't know, it's a 74 or 72, somewhere in there. It's not quite, and it's rotted out. As you can see, it's got holes through it right there, and on that side too, and it's got a tooth missing, no biggie. But at least I got something to use when mine is down. I'm waiting for parts on mine. I got it all fixed. The hydraulic leak that happened the other day, oh well, a couple weeks ago now, but I got that fixed, and it was a major hydraulic leak. Got that fixed, and I'm doing the intermittent starting, not starting with the motor, but starting with the release in the hydraulics, is still a problem. I thought I had it fixed with changing the relays, because it did stop it from acting up for a while, but then it came back, so it was not the right fix, just thought it was. So I'm got the you can't really see from here, but I got this panel out and ordered a new part for it, a $60 part. The panel that goes up here is like this one. It's in my house, and the screen, this little screen right here, peels off of there. It's glued on and it peels off, these push buttons, and so I can get that for 60 bucks. It's in the mail. I'm waiting for it. I ordered it. It's not here yet. And then when it gets here, I'll reassemble that thing and put it all back together, and I got a video started on that. And let's see, if that's not it, then I'm going to have to replace that whole unit, and that's like $1,000 Or for 500 bucks, I can send it to a shop in Chicago that rebuilds those. And so I don't know. Let's see what happens by changing that $60 push button thin plastic panel that goes on there.